so sorry. I left like this, but thank you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Allysn Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. What a day it has been for your girl. Yes, guys, I've really not had the time to sit down to watch, but I'm back now, so let me download to you guys some of the things or some of the juicy stuff that has been happening in the Big Brother Naija house. So let's start with the whole Adekunle and Allysn doomed relationship, if we should call it that. Yes, guys, so you all remember how Allysn has been telling everybody how she is done with Adekunle, how she's not feeling relationship vibes with him, how she's just seeing friendship with him. Well, she mustered the courage to have that talk with him, but not before consulting with her girls. Yes, guys, that is Doyin and Diana. Yes, and the funny thing here is they don't have any space to go and have that conversation because that, level 2 house or that, trenches house, it's kind of like very, very small. So they had to resort to go to, the restroom to have that conversation. Well, during the conversation, Doyin was like, go easy on Adekunle, don't break its heart, take it easy. They were even encouraging her to go for Deji. Like, it was super funny to me because Doyin also likes Deji. Like, she is here encouraging Allysn to go for Deji, and she too has feelings for Deji. Anyways, Allysn later had that conversation, with Adekunle, even though Giddy Fire and Diana was kind of like coming in. Of course, they have their weekly wager. So I think Diana was looking for a kimono or something like that. So she had that conversation, with Adekunle. The beautiful thing here is Adekunle actually took it like a gentleman. He didn't really feel sad or anything like that, and I applaud him for that. And the thing is, what's her name, Allysn was just spitting out rules. Don't do this, we should be doing this, don't do this. I'm like, now wow, Adekunle, just stay by yourself, like seriously, because looking at Allysn, this road where she did go, where she wants to go to, she's like, it's like jumping away from frying pan to fire. And I'm seeing that she's gonna chop breakfast because the Deji she's trying to move to is not even feeling her like that. Yes, guys. Now during Deji's was that diary session, people that asked, about the people he's not close to in the house and all that, he never mentioned Allysn's name. He actually said the ladies he's been talking with is Chomzi, Chichi, and Doyin. That Doyin has confessed to him that, she likes him, but he doesn't feel the same way. I think is Chichi he finds very interesting. And this guy, from everything he said in the diary room, he kind of like painted it like the ladies are coming to him, and which is kind of like looking like a desperation kind of stuff, which when Allysn approached him to have that talk with him, kind of like made what he said to be true. Like, I don't get it why they are like hovering over Deji like flies or bees around honey. It didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Like, let's see how this whole Deji, Allysn, and Doyin, thing is going to work out. Now, during Doyin's diary session, baby girl was in tears. Of course, she was crying because she lost her best friend, Beauty, and of course, she lost her man, sort of, Saif. Yes, guys. And the beautiful thing is, while she is there, crying because of Saif is outside the house having that interview with Ebuka, saying that, of course, he'll keep rooting for Doyin and he'll keep wearing their friendship bracelets. Yes, guys. Now, away from that, yes, Bella and Sheggz set the whole of Twitter street on fire this morning when Sheggz mentioned to Bella that he had blue balls. Now, for those of you who do not know what blue balls are, you people should go and Google it. If you don't know about it, go and Google it. So he said that, and the way Bella was like, oh, sorry, like she was really sincerely, like she didn't know what that was. She had to like ask Hello Swag, and that one was just saying what I don't even know, saying like that it's more like menstrual cramps or what. Like, how can that even be like menstrual cramps? Anyways, the bottom line is that caused a whole lot of, wahala. Bella's fans were not having it. They were like, oh, Bella should wise up that this guy wants to, like, get down with her and all that. Anyways, let's keep watching the both of them. Now, Bella actually made me laugh during her diary session. Yes, guys, where, when Biggie asked them about, their new living area, she said it like she did not sugarcoat nothing. She said she doesn't like that place. Like, it's like coming from a rich place to a poor place, like being rich and then becoming poor. She talked about it like there's no space, that everybody's just in your face like that. Like, she doesn't like it at all. I mean, they should enjoy what the people that were there, the level 2 housemates that were there, were enjoying before. It's turn by turn. Big Brother can still swap, next time. So, this one, they are saying they left their home. Like, Chomzy was like, our home, and we are now here and all that. I'm like, babe, it's Big Brother's house, Big Brother's rules. He can decide to do whatever he wants as long as you are in his house. Yes, guys. Now, away from that, they have this Allahdonna tax. Yes, guys. And it's a 2-part tax, which they're actually doing the second part as at the time I'm recording this video. Yes, they had to talk about, Allahdonna products their group was given. They were divided into 4 different groups, 2 groups for each level. And during the presentation, like, who always puts Amaka to present? Like, somebody has stage frights. Then why does she have to present? It was a mess. Her group was a mess with the presentation. I'm not even bothered to like watch what they are preparing right now. I don't even want to know because what I'm seeing it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Amaka is all talk, especially when she's in her closet. Somebody has to call her out on that, because I know if she was another person, messed up during their presentation, she would have called them out. Like, Amaka will come to the front of people. She doesn't know how to present. Like, what is that? Anyways, Fina, as usual, came with her A game. Like, when Fina was presenting, I'm like, Fina, you're giving them another reason to nominate you next week. Just be ready to be on the nomination block every week. Yes, and of course, what's the name of that team? That Giddy Fires team. Diana, I love her presentation. She did great. So let's see which team will emerge winner later today. Trust me, brother, and giving tasks late, in the day. Of course, Bryan has apologized to Elevaye and they are actually good, which to me is kudos to him, because it takes a person, that knows what he's doing. It takes a matured mind, to actually realize, okay, what I said was wrong and I have to apologize. Now, away from that, let's talk about Beauty. Yes, guys, so Beauty had an interview with Miss Vic, yeah, that's her name, and she talked about her time in the house. She talked about, her whatever happened with her and Groovy. She also talked about her favorite housemates. She talked about who she's rooting to win the show. Of course, she's rooting for in her level, she's rooting for Sheggz, that is Sheggz, the married man. She's rooting for Fina and she's rooting for Khaled, if I'm not mistaken. And in the level 1 house, she's rooting for, I think, Chemis and Doyin, if I'm not mistaken. She actually said if not that she was involved with Groovy, she would have gone for Chemis. At some point, she broke down. She apologized to her fans. She apologized to Nigerians, for, basically disappointing them, because, a lot of people, were really, really rooting for Beauty, and she dashed their hopes. She talked about, the fights, that happened between her and Groovy, saying that a lot of people, think it's a one-sided relationship, thinking that, okay, she was the one that has been pushing Groovy, but that's not true. That Groovy was even more territorial than she was, that she doesn't even know that why that wasn't shown, that when Sheggz pecks her or she has like a hug or something with Khaled, Groovy will kind of like have an issue with it, to the point that Sheggz, actually noticed it and had to like call them at that pool party and like, okay, Beauty is her own person, let her mingle with other people and all that. Now, what pissed her off about Chomzy was not really Chomzy, was the fact that Groovy, was the one that told her, who don't you want me to dance with that night? And she said, okay, don't dance with Chomzy. And then again, he goes to dance with her, coming down to tell her that, oh, it was Chomzy that moved to him and all that, and of course, with the alcohol alcohol and everything. She was moving with her heart in the house, even though Kes told her, be moving with your head in this game and not her heart. But she obviously did not listen, and look where it got her. She really sounded remorseful. And to be very honest, she was being real. She was really being real. Like her reaction when she saw, the knocking session that happened between Khalid and Daniela, she was like, her reaction was priceless. She was like, oh, mother, she didn't even think that Daniela and Khalid, would get to that, very fast. She said that she and Groovy never really had that. There was a time that would have happened, but they had to like hold themselves. That all those insults, all those things she said about Groovy, when she was angry, it was really because of anger, not because any of them were true. So all those, he has Mobula and all those things, they were lies. So she only said it because she was angry. So people of the world, though, don't go and be doubting Groovy's pimping. Please, it's very, very, portable and nice. Yes, guys. On that note, I say thank you guys so very much. I can't believe I said that. Thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Allysn Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.